What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I'm your host, Jimmy Smith, and thank you for tuning in. But I unfortunately have some bad news on this Victory Monday. Now, later tonight, we will still have our 13th installment of the season of Victory Monday. We will be enjoying this win, talking about this team and what a great season they have been having. But right now, we're going to bring some negative news to your front doorstep here. So Jalen Hurts, you saw that hit he took yesterday, landing on top of him with all that force, almost 300 pounds smashing down on him. Well, he has a sprained shoulder. Of course, there's always something. So Jalen Hurts, questionable for this Saturday versus the Cowboys. So we knew he got banged up a little bit, but he was able to come back in, in the cold, play like the Terminator that he is. But unfortunately, we knew something could be wrong. And look, the Eagles are in a prime position right now. All they have to do is win one damn game. They can take this NFC East. They can take the NFC as a whole. So, look, for me, this is pretty simple. Yeah, rest Jalen Hurts for the next 3 games. That's right. You rest him. I know. Trust me. I want to beat the Cowboys this Saturday. It would be the best early Christmas present ever to beat their ass in their house, take the NFC East, and take the NFC as a whole. I'd love it. But I'd also love to win the Super Bowl. So for me, Gardner Minshew should be able to come in here and beat at least the Cowboys, the Saints, or the Giants. He's got to be able to at least beat the Saints, right? So for me, as much as everybody wants to talk about, it's a system, you can plug in anybody. Brad Johnson could come in here and he'd be the same quarterback as Jalen Hurts. I disagree, highly disagree, but this is a very talented team. We talk about the rushing attack, how we got away from that yesterday. Did not like that. Well, this week, you're going to have to run the damn ball. Don't care about the Cowboys. Oh, great defense. Don't care. I do not. You run the ball. And look, you have playmakers. Gardner Minshew is somebody that is starting caliber in this league, not even anywhere close to holding a candle to Jalen Hurts, but he can get the job done. He can come in here. This defense, we know, is one of the things that has helped carry us. A lot of people want to fire Jonathan Gannon because of having a top 3 defense. For me, I love having a top 3 defense. I think it's a good thing, and I think the Eagles should be very lucky that we have a defense like this, especially in a scenario like this. They can keep us in games. You run that damn ball, you allow Gardner Minshew to use his skill set, and look, we've got talented wide receivers. Dallas Goedert's supposed to be coming back. CJ Gardner-Johnson on defense. So I'm not here to fret. I'm not losing my mind. It just sucks that this young man gets hurt. I was hoping for a nice little early Christmas gift this Saturday, but it is what it is. For me, simple as hell. Rest him, and let's get him ready for the Super Bowl run. Gardner Minshew, get this job done and go beat one of these last 3 teams. It's as simple as that for me. My man Drew in the building. What is going on, dude? Hope your day's going well. Hope you're ready for Victory Monday tonight. We're still going to indulge in the victory, but yeah, we're going to unfortunately have to talk about this too, but that's what we're doing right now. But I appreciate you tuning in, my man. Nina in the building. Nice to see you. Yes, some very unfortunate news, so it's hard to be excited right now. Happy Victory Monday to you as well, Liz. I'm reeling from the news. As soon as I saw the lines moving, I knew there was something. Had to reach out, and I was like, you mother. So here we are talking about it. But look, the Eagles are in a great position right now. So thank God, let this young man get healthy. And if he's ready next week and they feel that he needs to play the first half, I'm perfectly fine with that. He wants to play the first half of the Giants, keep him fresh. We're going to have that first round bye. I'm fine with that too. I just want to make sure that this kid is healthy. That's the only concern for me. I don't care if it affects his MVP. They're already going to do all they can to take away from it. I want him to win it. He better win it, but it's the Joel Embiid effect. He plays for Philadelphia, so they're going to do everything they can to discredit him. This will be huge for them. I knew he wasn't MVP. He was hurt. That's why I knew. Yeah, okay. It is what it is indeed, my man. So a lot of the fans that said Gardner Minshew would be, the next Peyton Manning, he should take over for Jalen Hurts, they're going to get their wish now. But for me, he doesn't hold a candle to Jalen Hurts, but he's a good quarterback. This is why I was excited we got him last year. A great backup to have. Now he comes in a position where you could need him. And look, maybe Jalen Hurts would be able to play this week, but we're in a position where who cares? Play him if he needs to, but if he doesn't, don't play him. So, yeah, man. Imagine if we beat the Cowboys with Gardner Minshew. That to me would be even more hilarious. So we'll see. He has to start again if he wins. Oh, yeah. I mean, and that's, hey, look, anybody who's playing, you're going to want to start. And that's how you should have that mindset. And as I said earlier, he can start on other teams, but we've got the MVP in the house here. You're not going to be starting over him. Talked about this, preseason when people were saying he should be starting. I clearly thought that was the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard, and I'm going to stick to that. But get Jalen Hurts healthy, man. This is what you have a good backup for, So he should be able to come in and do what needs to be done. But this defense and the rest of the players run the damn ball. This is on Steichen, Sirianni to use this offense without Jalen Hurts. And look, man, you don't have to get too cute here as you've been trying certain weeks. Don't do that. And exactly, it's on his left arm. He was crushed and he fell on it. And you don't want anything up there hurt for a quarterback. But yeah, like Nina says here, at least it's not his throwing arm. So that's a good thing. But if we needed him, I think he could play Saturday because you saw him come back yesterday. So obviously the next day things feel a lot more sore, things going on there. But hey, for me, he'll be fine for the playoffs. This is not something that's keeping him out for the season. So not going to lose sleep over it. Again, do what is right for this team. And if he is really banged up, rest him. Gardner Minshew has to be able to beat one of these last three teams. I mean, with the defense we have and the pieces on offense, he has to be able to come in and at least be able to beat one of them, man. One of them. So do what needs to be done. Rest him if he's hurt. That's my opinion. Let me know your thoughts. What would you do with Jalen Hurts? Do you think we should play him hurt? Do you think it's necessary? I see some people saying, these games don't matter to the rest of the season. We should rest everyone the rest of the games. I think it's very important to win the division and the conference and have home field advantage on one seed. How do you guys feel? Do you think it doesn't matter? Should we play an extra round for no reason? What is on your mind? I've seen lots of crazy stuff out there, but for me, I think you have to play Gardner Minshew here, and he's got to be able to win one of these games. Well, I couldn't let the Swataway ball slinging SB Uncle Rico beat them girls. What? Why couldn't the sideways ball sling? Oh, yeah. Yeah, he could beat them. That's my point, man. I think he could come in and definitely beat the Cowboys. I think that would be hilarious. So let's go, baby. If the Dan Cilios of the world, I'm sure he was like, yeah, losing his mind, and now he's going to, have 17 shows. I knew Gardner Minshew was the best quarterback ever. It's like, all right, dude, who cares? He'll be back, and he'll go get us that Super Bowl. So for me, let them keep hating, man. Should Hurts play? Yeah, man. I'm just saying, yeah, I would not do that. Smoke screen. No, we all saw the play, actually, that he got hurt. Hello, what is going on? Appreciate you tuning in, Giordano. Hope you're having a great week. I know this isn't exactly the start you wanted, and I will be back later for the celebration live Q&A with all of you for Victory Monday, part 13 this season. So I'll look forward to catching all of you then. Bring all of your questions, all of your comments. Right now, just a quick video, but get it in. Hey, I'm still here, but I'm not forgetting you tonight. I'll be here around 7:30 for the live Q&A. We'll go about a half an hour, and you guys get to ask whatever the hell is on your mind. Doesn't have to be about Jalen Hurts, but here we are talking about it. Giordano, appreciate you tuning in, man. Hope your week is off to a great start. Not exactly the news you wanted, but the Eagles will get through this. Yo, what is going on, Quadir? Hope you are doing well. Also, appreciate each and every one of you taking the time here. Look, I'm sorry I'm not bringing great news here, but I promise you the Eagles have plans in place for things like this to happen, and we will be perfectly fine. I can assure you of that. No reason to start him. Not at all. That's why you only have to win one game. Gardner Minshew should be able to do it. Think the whole JG fire talk has got to go away. Yeah, those people don't know football. We've talked about that all year. It's pretty embarrassing. Not the end of the world. Remember when we needed? Yes, you got to rest Jalen Hurts for sure. Hurts being healthy to the playoffs. Yes, we need him healthy for the playoffs. We want to win the Super Bowl. That's what we want most and foremost, dude. Don't force anything. Play Minshew. Yes, indeed. Play him for sure. No reason to get your MVP quarterback hurt. Be poetic. And exactly, Drew, as I was just mentioning there, if Gardner Minshew comes in and wins, that's hilarious. Now, if they win, of course, that'll be their Super Bowl for the year. They got to beat Gardner Minshew. Let them have that. He can beat the Saints the next week. If not, beat the Giants the next week. I really don't think you need to rush him into anything. And a quarterback like Jalen Hurts, the way he's playing right now, he's good on his development. I think, each week he keeps learning. So you don't have to rush him if there's no need to do that. So It's Dallas week. Matthew, he said it right here. Dallas sucks. Let's still find the excitement. Let them know they're going to lose regardless, baby. Whether it's Jalen Hurts or Gardner Minshew, this team's going to come out and whoop your ass. So this defense is the real deal. Best of luck to you, Dak Prescott. And this offense still has Miles Sanders, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. Dallas Goedert will be coming back. So let's go. Best offensive line in the game. I'm all about it, man. Gardner Minshew's a serviceable quarterback. Get him in there. Let him run this offense. We'll be just fine. I really feel that way. Trust Gardner. He wants to show his skills off anyway. Yes, he does. And he wants to go, just like Liz says here. And we've talked about this. Having a quarterback like this, he gets a chance to shine. He's going to do all he can, not only to win for the team, but so he can find himself a starting job next year. So, look, that's a great point here, and that's what he's going to do. And next year, maybe Ian Book becomes the backup, or you draft somebody to be the backup, whatever it may be, but he's not going to be here. So this dude's going to go out here and play balls to the wall, and I'm all about it at this point. We want to win that 1 out of 3 games. Who cares about the rest of it, man? Get that number 1 seed. Rest who you need to rest. Gardner will be the quarterback for now, but then you realize, Jalen Hurts comes back. Gardner Minshew is only for a week, 2 weeks, 3, whatever it may be. Who cares? Who cares? We still have the MVP quarterback. MVP. Right here. This guy. Okay. And then you have Dallas Goedert coming back. You have CJ Gardner-Johnson coming back, hopefully this week. So I'm good, man. I'm good either way. I know this is just more fuel for the haters. And it's like, good, man. Let them keep sleeping. Let them keep hating. We'll keep educating. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. I don't, and I think it's hilarious. Only need 1 win. That's right, man. So just go win 1 game. And if you don't beat the Cowboys, it'd still be hilarious. You put up a fight in their house on Christmas Eve without Jalen Hurts. I'd love to see that. But the Saints, Andy Dalton, and the Saints, bro, if you can't beat them, well, then you probably shouldn't be a starting quarterback somewhere. So, and then the Giants, you know what I mean? Maybe then you're like, oh shit, if we don't win those 2 games, then you're like, okay, well, Jalen, we need you back. Come play the first half. We'll beat their ass so badly that we can rest you in the second half. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do, in my opinion. No need to fret here. It sucks that he's hurt. You never want anyone to be hurt, but he's the Terminator, baby. He'll be perfectly fine, and the Eagles will be perfectly fine. That's my opinion. So, knew it in the game. He landed right on the top. Yeah, he slammed right down on the ground. But look, it's a sprain, so nothing serious. This is great news for us. He will be perfectly fine. And look, just play Gardner Minshew if he is banged up. If he's good to go, let him play for a little. I'm not against it, but just a sprain. Yeah. And so, look, for me, no need to fret. The media and the people that hate Jalen Hurts that said he couldn't develop, they're going to ride with this. Oh, my God, this is the worst thing that ever happened. I knew. And it's like, well, we knew you didn't know anything about football, so shh. But I'll be real with you. I'm not concerned about this at all. Like, if we had, we got to win these last couple, like there's some serious games coming up here. 1 out of 3 is all it takes. And again, maybe he has to miss this one. Maybe it's bad enough where let's rest him the next one against the Saints. If Gardner doesn't win, again, bring him in against the Giants, and then you finish it all up there. Make it matter at the end of the season. And then, they have another bye week there, and then he comes back. Look, to me, this team, they've did themselves a favor by putting themselves in this position. So luckily, we have the favor here, whereas we can sit him. So not worried about it, ladies and gentlemen. Don't let the media get you twisted. Season's over. They're the next Browns. We knew how we sucked. We knew this defense sucked. Fire Gannon. It's like, no. That's not what this means at all. So let them spin their little narratives, and we'll just keep rooting for our birds. But ladies and gentlemen, I will be back later tonight. Victory Monday, part 13 for this damn season, and I can't wait. I truly can't. Every effing time I get to make these shows, it's like, man, is this really another win? And that's right, another win. 13-1. Week by week, you find a way to win. That's all we talk about. So this week, we're going to talk about the ways we find a way to win, and that could be without our MVP quarterback. That's okay. We have Gardner Minshew. You know that we will break down every possible thing we need to about this team, how the Eagles can attack the Cowboys without him or with him, whatever it takes. This Birds team will come ready to play. Guess really there isn't anything you can really do for spring. Yeah, man, just let him rest. And when he's ready, we'll bring him back. It'll be fine. Our organization's being cautioned. Exactly, man. That's our franchise quarterback. And a lot of people want to trade him or get Deshaun Watson or whatever, but it's like, he's still very young. He's on his rookie contract. He is the future, in my opinion. I know a lot of people don't agree, but I think you want to keep this kid around for a long time. Lock him up, keep him healthy. That's my opinion. I just think this kid's an animal, the Terminator. Probably not win the MVP. Well, he wasn't going to win anyway. Let's not kid ourselves. He clearly is the winner, and he could have clearly been 10 times the winner. And still, due to the fact that he plays in Philadelphia, we all know that the media therefore will hold that against him. So you got to realize, though, the people that vote on this kind of stuff and are called experts are truly not experts in anything. If you look at their analysis, their draft, their mocks, anything like that, if you notice, they don't ever get anything right. They don't really know what's going on. They don't know plays. They don't know defensive schemes. So to me, it sucks because, we think that, they should be awarded. And I really do. It does piss me off that they're not. But at this age in my life, I've come to just understand that that's how it's always going to be. You saw Joel Embiid robbed of the MVP last year. It's kind of just how it's going to be. And, also the fact that if there is somebody that is, white or has a lighter skin color than Jalen Hurts, just like with Joel Embiid, then that's a guarantee they're going to give it to that person. That's just the facts. That's how it is. And it sucks because he deserves it. But it is what it is, man. Let that fuel his fire just like it did when everybody wanted to trade him. Well, not everybody, but when they wanted to trade him, said he couldn't develop. Let that spark this fire under his ass. Okay, I'm not MVP. Let me go take that Super Bowl trophy. So that's where my head is at. If he gets it, awesome. He should win the MVP, and he's very deserving of that. But look, if he doesn't and we get the Super Bowl, that's just a punch in the face, right? So let's hope that happens. But ladies and gentlemen, I will be back later tonight for On the Road to Victory Monday, part 13. But if you need me in between that time, you can always reach out. You want to talk some birds, you want to talk life, whatever it may be. Always try to be here for you as you are for me. But I hope you're all having yourselves a great Monday. Hope to catch you a little bit later. But until then, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You stay safe out there. And as always, go Birds!